So these are Sony's 1000XM5s, and I'm gonna go ahead and start to unbox this thing. So these were just announced, just released, and I've never owned any kind of headphones before, so I am super excited to take a look at these headphones. I bought their 1000 WF XM4s, the earbuds last year, and they were amazing. So, all right, so first things first, you get some paperwork. Actually, yeah, paperwork that's stuck on the bag itself. Cool. So you get your free trial of 360 audio and a bunch of other paperwork. So we'll put that to the side. I'm not gonna lie, these are very light. And the bag itself, I mean, it's kind of big, but you know, it's all right. It's very soft and fabric-like material. It's pretty nice. It's not the hardest shell probably in the world, but it's definitely hard enough, you know? Yeah. So, right off the bat, that's pretty much all you get. Oh, yeah, oh, it's just in the way. So, opening this up, boom, there you go. Oh my God, that whiff of something brand new. Oh, smells so good. Oh, wow, these actually look very gorgeous. Get them out of the box here. Wow, these are very, very light. Wow. Did not expect them to be this light. These are very, very light. And then you also get this little compartment in the case that holds your headphone jack cable and your charging cable, USB-C to USB-A. So that's actually pretty much everything you get. I do like this little compartment that you get here. Nice little magnetic compartment. So you put them in the box or in their case. Is it pretty simple? I mean, it's a little bit of finessing you gotta do here. Oh, it's because this little fabric parts right here that you gotta make sure they're lifted up. Otherwise, you know what? Not too bad. All right, let's go ahead and just put them on. I'll get a quick listen here in a second. So, okay, which one's left, which one's right? I feel like I should know, right? Oh, I see it. I'm an idiot. Okay, all right. Okay, I don't know how to describe it, but already the isolation is very nice. They feel very light and very comfortable on the head. All right, that was kind of weird. It's kind of awkward, but let's go ahead and connect it to my phone and let me get a quick listen in real quick. Okay, real quick, I just also want to show you. So just so you know, you got your headphone jack here, you got your USB-C port right there, your power button right there, and also your Bluetooth pairing button as well, and your NF or noise canceling / ambient sound mode as well button there that toggles it. Setting them up was super easy. All I did was power them on. It automatically popped up on my phone. So let's get right into trying out a song. Okay, so after listening to a couple songs there, I'm very impressed. I've never owned any other kind of headphones before, so I don't really know what to compare it to or what to say. Like, as far as the sound, all I say is, to me, it sounds very amazing and they are very comfortable. So that was just my first couple of listens. So I'm gonna go ahead and use these for a couple of days and then give you my first full impressions having used them for a couple of days. So yeah. Okay, so it's been a couple of days since I unboxed them, and let me tell you, I'm still in that honeymoon phase, but I really like these pair of headphones. So as I already mentioned before, that these are my first pair of over-ear headphones I've ever owned, and I've really set the bar high with these for me. So I really like them. Everything from design and comfort of them. Design, very lightweight, very simple design. It is a matte black colorway, and it is, very fingerprint attractive type of material. So if you have greasy fingers, then you might accidentally leave some fingerprint marks there. But overall, it's a very comfortable pair of headphones, and the cushions themselves are very soft. Same with the part on the headset. It's a very soft part as well. It's thin, but it's very soft. Even with glasses, they feel very comfortable. There's some over-ear headphones that I've had and used that are just super uncomfortable. I just don't like them. But these are super comfortable even with glasses on. And the way you adjust them is a little bit weird at first because, you know, there's no like markings that tell you to make sure they're at the same spot. But it's very silent and very easy to slide them back and forth if you want to. So the best way I do it is just literally put it on your head and then slide them down a bit. So if they're too tight on your head when you first put them on, just pull them down a little bit and it will automatically start to slide, so you can get that comfort versus trying to adjust them before you put them on. And then when you put them on, you realize you made them a little bit too big. But that's my way of adjusting. Maybe that's how it's meant to be, I'm not sure. And the fact that these don't fold, it's not a huge deal to me just because I've never owned any other pair of headphones, so I'm not used to that. And two, I plan to kind of keep these at home. And I don't really travel a ton, so you know, it won't be a big of a deal for me. But if you do travel a lot, then that's probably a big concern. I did try putting these in different backpacks just to see what kind of space they would take up. I don't have many backpacks, but I have a 20L Peak Design backpack, so just the 20L size should give you an idea of how big this backpack is. And you know, it definitely fits in there, and I was able to fit it at the very top part, even put in like my little tech pouch with it as well. It does make it a little bit fat, but you know, it's no big deal. It still fits, so it's not a big of a deal. And I also tried putting it in one of these sling bags, so I have a 6L, and I will be getting a 3L as well, so I can try testing it out as well in there. In the 6L, it takes about roughly maybe 40 to 50% of the space, so it takes up a good chunk of the space, you know, putting it in the case and putting it in the bag. But if you don't put it in the case, you know, you could save a little bit more space, but you know, you're putting your headphones at risk by not putting it in the case in there. It is in a bag, so you know, it's up to you to decide if you want to try that. But for me, I'm personally going to keep these mostly at home, so they'll be just hanging underneath my desk, so it doesn't matter. Because the case itself is nice, I do find it annoying that the little piece on the top that where you can, I guess, hang it on something, it gets in the way whenever you try to open it up and unzip it. Sometimes it gets caught and it's a little bit annoying, but otherwise it's a very simple case. It's fabric material, origami style. It's got some hard shell to it, so it's not that great of a case in my opinion, but it definitely could have been a little bit improved. But you know, it's still a nice case in my opinion. It's more, you know, simple and modern looking. I also like the little magnetic part inside the case itself that allows you to hide away your cables and stuff like that. So it's a decent case, and I can see why some people might be upset that it's, you know, you can't fold them and are this design now, because it makes them maybe a little bit less travel friendly. But for me, they fit in some of the bags I have, the 6L and the 20L, so that's good for me. And since I'm mostly gonna be using them at home, it's not that big of a deal for me personally. So as far as audio and sound quality, oh my God, these sound so good. I'm no audiophile, so I don't really mess up the equalizer much, but I just changed the preset to excited for some reason. That sounds really good to me. It adds a little bit more bass and it just sounds overall really good. So music, watching YouTube videos, editing my own videos, listening to podcasts, voices sound so crisp on here. It's absolutely crazy. All the small details that you probably miss with like your regular earbuds, you won't miss on here. It just sounds so good. This is probably the best way to experience any kind of audio. It just sounds so amazing. And then the noise canceling also sounds, it just adds on to the amazing audio experience in here. So it's really good. It does a really good job of canceling out a lot of like low pitch noises such as the air conditioning fans. I don't hear those, but if you don't have music playing, then you might hear some of that stuff, and something like a clicky keyboard you might be able to hear as well if you get close enough or stuff like that. And the ambient sound mode is also really nice. I do like the feature where you can cover up like your ear cup here on your right hand side, and then it'll automatically go into ambient sound. Really nice for when having to talk to someone on the fly. Almost sounds like, I mean, it kind of looks like you're trying to cover your ear from hearing someone. So I tried it on my mom, and she was just looking at me kind of weird, like almost as if like it sounded like, oh, looked like I was trying to not try to hear her, but really I was trying to make sure I can hear her, which was kind of weird to her probably, but still pretty cool. You could just easily take them off and put them on your shoulder, but it's up to you to decide that. So the only other feature I want to talk about is the multi-point connection, which basically allows you to connect to two devices at the same time. So for my example, I have it set to my phone and my computer. So the way it does it is actually really seamless and kind of cool at the same time. It was a bit confusing at first, but now that I figured out how it works, it's very convenient. So the way it works is that, say you're playing audio out of one device first. So say, for example, my phone, listening to music or something. And then I start to do something on my computer, say edit a video. So it won't play the audio from my computer until I pause the audio on my phone, which is really cool because I've used some devices where it's the other way around, where if I'm listening to one audio on my phone and I go to use it on my computer or something, it'll stop the audio from my phone and automatically start playing on my computer. But here, instead of the device stopping it for you, you're the one who has to stop it, and then it'll automatically switch over. Now, I do wish you can connect more than 2 devices because I do use a tablet as well. So the tablet is the second device, or the third device I use the most throughout my day. So I do wish I could connect to that one easily as well. But what I do is I use Music Share with Bluetooth with the Galaxy devices, and it's a bit of lag, but you know, it's still doable if you really wanted to. So I do wish you can connect to a little bit more devices on one pair of headphones, but still, 2, being able to do that is still really cool. But otherwise, that's been it so far in my honeymoon phase. I can definitely say these are worth the money. These sound really good so far. But again, these are just first impressions, so I don't have much to complain about quite yet. Once I get more time of usage with them, I'll definitely be able to give you more of a more in-depth review, or just an actual review versus just first impressions. But take this as you will. I hope you guys got something out of this, and leave me your thoughts, your comments, and your suggestions on some other features that maybe I didn't talk about, or other ways to, you know, enhance my experience with these headphones. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.